Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of TRG Talk Digital. I'm your host Rick Ivanovic and today I am joined by Ken Atkinson, OBE. He was originally the founder of Grant Thornton here in Vietnam, but now he's an independent director and an independent board advisor. Welcome, Ken.
Thank you. Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's lovely to see you. Now, I know you've been in Vietnam for a while, haven't you?
Yeah, 35 years.
35, yeah, it's quite a long time, How did you get started in Vietnam?
Well, it was a series of coincidences in a way. I was living in Hong Kong. I had a consulting business that was totally focused on mainland China. I had a client there, SAS International Hotels, now Radisson. They asked me whether I was advising them in China. They asked me whether I would be interested to do a feasibility study, and if it worked out, help them get licensed in Vietnam for a project. And I signed an agreement with them on the 1st of June, 1989, 3 days before the tanks rolled into Tiananmen Square, which kind of drove a coach and horses through my China business. But independently of that, when I came to Vietnam, which wasn't until the November, I was just blown away by the difference between Vietnam and China, the people, the fact that they were so open and relaxed with foreigners. And I had been thinking for a while about China getting too big for a small consulting company. In the early days, I had the contacts wherever I needed them. But as the market grew and China became more popular as an investment destination, I was running out of guanxi in a lot of places. So I'd already started to think about whether I should stay in China or move. So all that accelerated the decision-making process. And I looked at Vietnam. Well, I was doing the project in Vietnam, but I also looked at Myanmar. That was a very interesting market till the junta annulled the election results. So I was left with Vietnam, and I'm glad I made that decision.
Okay. So you started off consulting in Vietnam?
Yes. Well, so it took me 3 years to get a license to do consulting. I think the government thought all consultants were spies because all we did was collect information. But we were actually trying to bring in foreign investors. The solution back then was I had some very good lawyers that were helping, and we signed a business cooperation contract with Cholimex from Chinatown, District 10. And we were allowed to open the PCS, which was the name of my company pre-Grant Thornton, the PCS Cholimex Business Centre. And it was on the first floor of Eden Centre above Aeroflot, overlooking the Rex Hotel. And that's how we were able to operate.
Okay, so and that morphed into Grant Thornton?
Yeah.
And Grant Thornton started when exactly? In Vietnam?
Well, so, I mean, the first office opened in 93. We became a correspondent firm for Grant Thornton in 94. And then after we kind of did a merger with Bourne Griffiths, which was a licensed auditing firm, we were able to change the name to Grant Thornton. But I couldn't provide auditing services because I didn't become a CPA till I was 60.
But why Grant Thornton?
Well, they approached me. I was actually talking to Horwaths because they had a strong hospitality consulting section, and that's where I was focusing. But Grant Thornton stepped in, and they just seemed a bigger, better, more friendly brand. I just felt a lot more comfortable with them.
You obviously grew Grant Thornton into really one of the top players in the market here. What was it about that growth that you enjoyed the most?
I think it might sound a bit strange, but it was basically seeing people that we trained. Some stayed with us. I mean, I've still got like Bin Ha, who's been with the firm 28 years, and Sweden has been 22 years. It was actually seeing these people, the young people that we took on as graduates, develop. And then a lot of them moved on into more senior positions with companies outside of the accounting and auditing profession. And you know, that gives you, makes me feel proud of them. But it does also demonstrate what I was saying earlier about the work ethic of the Vietnamese and their desire to learn and to progress.